Welcome back, beauties. It's your girl Coco Jamise, and we are back for another beauty on a budget. This time with a little bit of a twist. Now, I know we all have that wig, maybe even those bundles that we spent a bunch on, and we would like our money's worth. You wore it for a couple weeks, maybe even a month, and threw it in the back of your closet because it got a little crusty, maybe even a little dusty. Well, stay tuned because this is where I'll show you how to budget those coins while looking like you spent them all. Right here on Melanated Beauty.
Yeah. I got melanin. Oh yeah. I got melanin. We got melanin.
Before we get started, let's take the time to meet the Bopsy twins. This is Jerry and Juicy, okay? Even though neither one of them look too juicy right now. But don't worry about that. We're gonna get to that by the end of this video, okay? They've both been sitting on the shelf for over a couple months, okay? And they're actually over a year old. So we're gonna bring both of these back to life. As you can see on Juicy here, her part has started to widen in the front. We're gonna fix that, stay tuned. And here on Jerry, we have a few holes in her frontal, but we're gonna fix that as well. So stay tuned if you're interested. This one, as you can see, they're very tangled. Oh my gosh. Very tangled. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So we're going to make sure we detangle it and everything and bring those curls back by the end of this video. But before we do that, first we're going to need our secret ingredient. This is silicone mix, okay? I love that. That is our secret ingredient. Next, we have shampoo. Argan shampoo. This shampoo I love because it's so fat-free, okay? That's what we need because it doesn't leave residue in our hair after we're done washing. Next, we have the oil. Of course, no one likes dry hair, but it's not too heavy, so this is the oil that I prefer. Last but not least, we're going to need a brush, of course. If you have a metal toothbrush, then go ahead and use that brush. It'll brush out the tangles a lot easier. But if not, you can use a comb or the brush that I have. And you can also use these things on straight hair. This just not just work for curly hair only. It also works on your straight or wavy hair. It's perfect to bring back the life. So just stay tuned and continue to watch. Okay, now we're getting in there with the shampoo. Be very generous with the shampoo. As you can see, the shampoo is not making too many bubbles, but that's okay because what usually makes the bubbles is the sulfate, and that is not what we want in the hair because like I mentioned earlier, that leaves residue over in your hair and that leaves your hair looking sticky and heavy and clammy, and that's not what we're looking for when we wash our hair, right? We're washing our hair because we need that fresh, blow, light, flowy look. As you can see, I'm just washing it real good. Ugh. You can see the water even starting to change colors, but that's good. That at least we know that we're cleaning it, right? I expected it to be dusty and everything else, so no worries there. So we're just going to rinse it out really good. And then after we're done rinsing it, we're going to towel dry it. Like I said, take a look at that water, okay? Yuck. Ugh. So we're going to rinse her off real good, like I was saying, and we're going to towel dry her. And I did the exact same thing with the other wig, so I'm not going to show you guys that. But after you guys are done washing and towel drying your wigs, you're going to go ahead and get that silicone mix and start to mix it in. And be very, 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 very generous with this mix, okay? Do not be afraid to share the mix with your hair. It's worth it in the end. I know you don't want to use all your product, but if your wigs look anything like mine did, girl, just go ahead. You will love me at the end, okay? But right now, go ahead and just slather it on there. And no, a specific method or anything. After you've done that, you're going to go ahead and grab your brush, and starting at the very tip, you're going to start brushing out or combing out your hair. Always starting at the very tip. And then you're just going to go ahead and start working your way around the wig. And yes, the wig will lose hair, especially if it's curly. If it's straight, it shouldn't lose that much hair. But if you're dealing with curly wigs and you let it get as tangled and matted as I did, then yes, expect to lose some hair by the end of this video. Only during the combing out method. Other than that, it shouldn't shed at all. But you're going to just go ahead and take that brush and work your way around the wig. And as you see, voila. Baby is officially detangled and back to life after 5 minutes of me detangling her. I'm going to go ahead and put some more conditioner on there now that it's detangled. And I'm just going to leave it in there for about 10 to 20 minutes. It said leave it in there like way longer, but ain't nobody got time for that. So after you're done with that, of course, we're going to go ahead and grab the wigs and start to rinse them out. I do not wash mine out with shampoo. I only rinse mine out with hot water, but I make sure I rinse it good. I rinse it multiple times to make sure I get all of the extra little residue out of it. But especially since this is curly hair, then it really shouldn't matter or bother it. But even for my straight hair, I don't wash the silicone out either. I just pretty much rinse it out with warm water a few times to make sure I've gotten all the residue out. And as you see, this doesn't even look like the same wig at all. But we are going to wring her out. We're going to towel dry her, and we're going to put her back on the mannequin head and hang her up overnight to dry. And you guys stay tuned for the finishing results, because I know you want to see how it's going to turn out. And we still have to fix the closures, remember? So stay tuned. Now that you guys have got acquainted with Jerry and Juicy, you clearly see I'm wearing Jerry, okay? After bringing her back to life, I decided to take her for a spin, and she is giving me life. Real natural tease, real easy, real laid back, real chill, but serving a look at the same time. I love it. And this here, look at baby. Believe it or not, this is the exact same wig, you guys. Do you see? I'm going to bring it a little closer just so you can see how the waves. And believe it or not, I haven't put any oil on the hair yet at all. And you see how that shine has changed. You see those curls. Oh my gosh. I can't remember if she was 24 or 22 inches. Either way, baby is over a year old, okay? Maybe a year and a half, and still giving me life. Now, I promised you guys that I was going to show you how to bring in this part. Now, unfortunately, one of the issues you might run into when you have a wig, and the hair usually lasts for a while, so you don't want to get rid of the wig because for the most part it's in great condition, right? Like even with this part being white as a deep blue sea, okay? it still look better than a lot of wigs I've seen in person. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and grab these tools. Now you can either use an eyebrow pencil or eyebrow paste, I would say. I didn't feel like looking for a sharpener, so we're not going to use the pencil, so we'll use the paste. And this is also the brush that I use to draw my eyebrows with. As you can see, it's just a thin brush. So we're going to lower her head a little bit more. We want to bring it back so you guys can actually see. Let's see. Want to bring her head back just a little bit. And we're going to take that pointy part of the brush. And as you can see, it's just black paste that I usually use for other things, such as my eyebrows. But today, 2 for 1. Budget your coin, right? So instead of buying an entire wig, we're just going to go ahead and fill in the areas here. Then we're going to take the end of this brush. When you feel like you've colored in enough, just take the brush and smooth it out so it doesn't look clunky or anything. It just looks natural and it blends in with the lace in the hair like magic, baby. Yes. Like just brushing it back towards the hair here. Be very careful not to go past the defined line that you set for your part. If you were to make a mistake, no worries. You can go in and define it with some makeup and clean it up a bit if you were to make a mistake. And color it in a little bit too far in. There's a way to fix that as well. All right, you guys, here is our final look. As you see, what can I tell you? Nothing, nothing, nothing. We are not buying a whole new wig, okay? We are about to save that money and resurrect this good old thing. So if you guys have learned anything, if you were able to take anything from this video, please drop down there in the comment box and let your girl know. If you guys would like more of these videos, your girl's here. Please let me know. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't. We're almost to 100 subscribers. So you know, you guys, until next time, love yourself, love others, and protect your energy. Deuces.
We got melanin, 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 and we got some fat ass too. We can shake it better than you.